Help support AMTV by becoming a patron, an AMTV staff member, and following us over on Twitter.
Hi there guys, it's Adam Martin here, and welcome back to another episode of the Now Review. And today we're continuing our journey through the Now Dance series, taking us to the year 1993. And another year where there was more than one release, 2 releases this time. We're going to be taking a look at Now Dance 93 and Now Dance, the best of 93. So obviously I've just got these on CD, I'll talk more about formats later on in the video, but we will start with this one, the one that is simply titled Now Dance 93. So for this one straight away you've got 20 buzzing beats. Oh my god, this must be so good! Just looking at the cover, I'm liking the sort of blue, greens and purples. It's a really nice colour scheme. Funnily enough, the red of the word now kind of ruins this one for me. I'm not quite sure why, but it just, I think, takes away from it a little bit. But you've got featuring artists like Ace of Base, Lucci Lou and Michi One, Inner Circle, To Unlimited, Gabrielle and Dina Carroll, and many more, but all prolific artists of the time. This is in a standard CD jewel case. As you can see, there is the spine, Now Dance 93. And just looking at the, does it say, oh yeah, there you go, CD, because it's on CD, NOD9, as this is the 9th release, of course. So who have we got? We've got All That She Wants by Ace of Base, Shout It Out, Radio Edit by Lucci Lou and Michi One, Sweat, A La 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 song, the original version by Inner Circle, Tribal Dance by To Unlimited, Wind It Up, Rewound by The Prodigy, You Got To Know by Capella, Believe In Me, the 7-inch edit by the Utah Saints, Rockin' To The Rhythm by Convert, Ain't No Love, Ain't No Use by Sub Sub, feat Melanie Williams, Informer, radio edit by Snow, that's quite a song, Body X, What's Up Mix by Nina Cherry, Dreams by Gabrielle, great song, Express by Dina Carroll, Thinking of You, the Ramp Radio mix by Sister Sledge, When I'm Good and Ready by Sybil, Glam by Lisa B, Good Life, an edit by Inner City, Rushing by Loney Clark, You're My Everything by the East Side B, and Ditty, the Ben Libram Radio mix by Paperboy. Okay, so you got your 20 tracks there, and let's open this little guy up. There you go. Ooh, right, a teal sort of disc. Okay, that's interesting. Not sure whether I like that. Teal's a very funny colour. Not sure whether I like it or not. But that is the disc. As you've probably noticed, it is just one disc. This is not a double album. And there is all the information again. So yeah, 20 tracks on one disc. Now for the track list itself, I think this is a pretty comprehensive selection of 1993 dance songs of the time. Obviously, this isn't everything. This came out partway through the year of 93, so it was only like the first section. Now, Good Life, edit by that must have been re-released or something, because I swear Good Life originally came out in like 1989, 1990. Maybe someone in the comments will be able to tell me why Good Life was back on this one, but Dreams by Gabrielle, again, an iconic song of the 90s. Informer by Snow is just a very odd song at first. You can't really understand a word he's saying, but it's sort of got that cult status. If you don't know what it is, it's that one that sort of goes like, Informer, whatever the hell he's saying, basically. To Unlimited, Tribal Dance. I think this was the same year No Limit came out, but maybe it hadn't come out yet, and All She Wants, Ace of Base were very big at that time as well. So, I mean, I don't have much more to say on, like, the actual content. I mean, it's a good album of 93 dance tracks, and there's 20 songs on here. But I think what really sells 1993 for this series is this one, which we're going to be looking at. Now Dance, the best of 93. So as you can see, this is indeed a fat box style album, so there are 2 discs within here, so you're already getting a boatload more tracks. Now the cover, they're going for this like 90s minimalism, like, you know, red background, big blue text, yellow. I just think it looks a bit bait. It looks very like Microsoft Word art, so to speak. Maybe it was made on Word art at the time, who knows. But yeah, I'm not really a fan. It's just a bit too basic for me. But on here, you have more than 20 tracks. In fact, you've got 38. Ah, what the hell, let's do it. So you've got Boom Shake the Room, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Excellent song. I'm So Into You by SWV. Here We Go by Stackabo. All That She Wants by Ace of Base. What Is Love by Hadaway. Mr. Vane by Culture Beat. Love for Love by Robin S. How Can I Love You More remix by M People. The Key The Secret by the Urban Cookie Collective. Independence by Lulu. When I'm Good and Ready by Sybil. Slave to the Vibe by Aftershock. Don't Walk Away by Jade. Thinking of You, the Ramp Radio mix, Sister Sledge. Dreams by Gabrielle. Tripping on Your Love by Kenny Thomas. Caught in the Middle by Juliet Roberts. I Will Survive. The Phil Kelsey remix by Gloria Gaynor. You Are the Best Thing by D Ream. Just talking about this first disc for a second. Boom Shake the Room. Excellent song by Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff there. What Is Love by Hadaway, one of the most iconic Eurodance songs ever, as is Mr. Vane by The Culture Beat. Trust me, you'll know that when you hear it. Lulu's back, if it's the same Lulu I'm thinking of, from the 60s. As you probably noticed already, some tracks from Now Dance 93 do repeat here, like All That She Wants by Ace of Base, and Dreams by Gabrielle, and the Thinking of You song by Sister Sledge. But this is bound to happen. This is the best of 93, so if they've already released an album chronicling part of it, then some songs are indeed going to repeat. You've also got Gloria Gaynor with a remix of I Will Survive, but I Will Survive has, I think, charted numerous times. It's just that sort of timeless disco song, isn't it? No Limit by Two Unlimited, there it is. You Got to Let the Music by Capella, Move by Moby, Open Your Mind by Usura, Believe in Me by the Utah Saints, Do You See the Light Looking For by Snap, Pressure Us by Sunscreen, Forever People by The Shaman, Give It Up by The Good Men, Wind It Up, The Rewound Edit by The Prodigy, Boom Shakalak by Apache Indian, Jump Around Master Mix by House of Pain, Informer by Snow, Shout It Out by Lucha Lu and Michi One, Sweat A La 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 by Inner Circle, Creation by Stereo MCs, Shoop by Salt and Pepper, Ain't No Casanova by Sinclair, and Mr. Wendell by Arrested Development. Again, some repeats. You've got Informer on here again, you've got Shout Out and Sweat, for example, but you've also got No Limit by Two Unlimited, which again is one of the most iconic dance songs of the entire decade, I would argue. Shoot by Salt and Pepper, that's another solid track as well. And if you look on here, CD NOD 10, as this is indeed the 10th release in the Now Dance series. Let's open this up. It's a fat box after all, so you really got to pry it. I don't want that side yet, there we go. So there's this one. Now I like that design, that's quite wavy for a disc, that sort of like faded out purple and red sort of style. I actually quite dig that, I'm quite surprised. And opening that, the disc has fallen out because I think the case is broke, but there you go, there's CD 2. I like that. I'm not sure whether this originally came with a booklet. If it did, my copy didn't have it, which is a shame. I think this is a pretty solid album. You're getting 38 tracks, some great tracks from 1993 in the world of dance. Yes, some repeats from Now Dance 93, but also a lot of stuff that isn't on there. I guess this is chronicling the whole year. But now, looking at both albums, where can you get them, what format, and which one is worth it? Now, first of all, in terms of availability, as you can see, these are both on CD. You can also get both of these for cassette. And in terms of vinyl, you got to remember, in 1993, vinyl was sort of dying out originally then. From what I can gather, Now Dance 93 did not have a vinyl release. However, Now Dance The Best of 93 does have a vinyl release indeed. Now, sadly, I don't own the vinyl release of this album. I have seen it online, but prices are often quite high for it, and you want to try and get a good deal. I'm not sure whether it has, I'm guessing it has 38 tracks as well. I can't envision it having more. Maybe it's got 40, who knows. But if you really want to fulfill your vinyl set, then you have to look out for Now Dance The Best of 93, because there is a vinyl version of that. But aside from that, I got these on CD. They were literally about £1 a piece, if that. These are really common, really cheap to come by these days on places like eBay or Music Magpie. Honestly, if you search it, you'll be able to find it dead easy. But which one is worth it? I mean, if you're a collector like me and you want the set, you'll probably get both. But if you're determined to pick one, I mean, in my opinion, I think it's pretty clear the one to go for is the Best of 93. I mean, you're getting a whole extra disc full of extra songs, which, I mean, you're getting, how many more songs is that? 18 more songs than this album. And you're also getting the full scope of 1993 with this album, because I'm guessing Now Dance 93 must have come out maybe like the summertime, whereas this came out at the end of the year. You're getting some of the songs on here, quite a lot of the songs on here actually, but then also a boatload of new stuff. So if you're really into your dance music and maybe have a limited budget, but you really like that era, 1993, go for the Best of 93. Now Dance 93 is good, but this one's sort of a dispensable album. It's not essential if you're on a budget or if you only want a limited amount of CDs in your house. So I'd say if these two were in a fight, the winner, by a long shot for me, would be Now Dance, the Best of 93. But both do a solid job of representing the era of dance music it came from. Obviously, as the 90s rolled along, Eurodance was becoming really big, dance music in general was becoming really big, so it only makes sense, really, that more releases pumped out. But that is all for this installment of the Now Review. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please slap a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. Every subscriber helps, and trying to bump up those subscriber percentages, so please help us out there. But thank you very much for watching, and until the next one, I will see you guys next time.
Thank you to our patrons for helping to support the show, and a special thank you to Macra, Hooks Media, Ben Freeman, Ethan Carberry-Holt, Bruce Danton, The Broken Kitsumanoid, and Francine Salazar, our AMTV staff members.